All we want to do is save your life. Some of you don't make it easy.
Get out of my house!
She's been having a little trouble breathing lately.
Define lately.
Code 3, all about the last 24 hours on the job there. You recognize a lot of those comedians. So what I thought it would be fun to do today, guys, is find one team in the National Football League that we think is on life support, that just maybe has 1 week left, maybe two. So, DG, I'm going to start with you. What team to you is on life support right now?
That's the Washington Commanders, coach. And you're looking at a team that probably lost their quarterback for multiple weeks in Jaden Daniels, who now has a hamstring injury. But if I could just look up their schedule real quick. So now they go and play the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, then the Seahawks, then the Lions, then they go to Madrid and play the Dolphins, who aren't good either. But you're still having to go overseas to play them. And then you get to their bye week in week 12. They could miss Jaden Daniels in all of those games. They're 3-3 right now. Marcus Mariota is just not that great, or at really just a good quarterback at all. And so this Washington team, who honestly, they were such a surprise team of the season last year, they're not surprising anybody anymore. And because of that, I think their season could be toast and definitely on life support.
And that game next week is on Monday Night Football at Arrowhead. Not a place you want to play on Monday night, especially now that the Chiefs are healthy 31-0 yesterday over the Raiders. Zeno, coming over to you. What team in your mind is currently on life support?
Well, I mean, there's a couple of them. I mean, I'll go with the Atlanta Falcons just because of what happened last night. You can't go from beating the Buffalo Bills at home and taking out the best quarterback in the league to dropping a game against a banged-up, injured 49ers team and having your coaching staff be wildly inept, your failure to execute short-yardage situations in a game, having 12 players on the field at one point on defense, and then having 10 players on the field on a critical 3rd and 13 that your team gave up a 13-yard first down on 3rd and 13 seems to indicate that things are starting to come apart here. This is a Falcons team that, despite having an easy schedule, hasn't made the most of it. They are wildly inconsistent. You can't lose 30-0 to the Panthers and then go beat the Bills and then lose in a game where you can't score against the banged-up 49ers team. So with the Panthers now sitting in second place in the NFC South, the Falcons may be looking at an uphill battle the rest of the way.
It's rough watching a young quarterback, too. He cost them 3 points at the end of the first half when you've got to make sure you're outside of the pocket. A veteran does that. He didn't do that. That was 3. They lost by 10. That would have changed the whole second half. My team, I'm going to go 50 miles where I'm sitting right here. They've lost 3 or 4. I'm talking about the LA Chargers. They've lost a ton of players to injury, nothing they can do. And it almost feels like they're the Bills and the Ravens. They've got an all-pro caliber quarterback in Justin Herbert. But yet he looks around every week going, where are my guys? I've got Keenan Allen for the second time coming all the way back around. Winston Johnson, he's solid. But running backs, they have Najee Harris is out. I mean, who do we have right now? And now you're a game back. The Chiefs are getting healthy. To me, the Chargers, big time live support. Zeno, I want to come back to you because I'm very curious. Who would your second team be?
I mean, anybody that's not named the Titans, Jets, and Dolphins? No, I'm kidding. Honestly, the Jacksonville Jaguars are another team that looks like they could be, despite the 4-3 record here, another wildly inconsistent team. And the Colts just don't look like there's any sign of slowing down. Every time, with the exception of the Chiefs game this year, every time you've asked this team to step up in class, they come up short. And they've lost back-to-back games at home. Now they got to go on the road to a team against the Raiders where they were blown out this week. It just sets up like a bad spot for Jacksonville. And then they get back to another division game against the Texans. Before you know it, this team could be 4-5, under 500, and falling way out of the playoff picture.
I agree. What if I threw this out? I said for a lot of different reasons. What if I said the Buffalo Bills were on life support?
No, you're overreacting.
Why? Yeah, why?
Well, hear me out. Because right now they've proven for years with Josh Allen that they've got to figure out different ways to get to the Super Bowl. They've never done it. To me, life support is what is their life. Their life's different than the Panthers, the Colts, the Saints, they're about Super Bowl or bust. And right now, they're not even in first place in their own division. And if they continue to play like this, they won't get the number 1 seed either.
Does it
Just
matter?
throwing it out there.
Does it matter when 17 is your quarterback? Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
They haven't been able to do it yet.
Okay. They have to go through the same opponent regardless.
I know.
So it doesn't matter what the path is. 17 gives them the best chance to win. And as long as he's playing,
I agree.
Shot.
I think I would rather have them at home in Buffalo than going on the road to Arrowhead or to wherever else. But I was just throwing it out there for the sake of our conversation. I don't think Zeno, they're on life support. I'm just saying that right now, they're not even in first place. All right, gentlemen, let's move it on tonight. We got 2 big Monday night games. Let's kick it off